ChatGPT, who's using these functions right now? So some of these are basic, but who's using projects? Raise your hand if you're using projects right now. Just raise your virtual hand. Anybody? Nobody? Okay, that's perfect then for everyone. If you're using ChatGPT like how I used to, like all this, like all these chats, right? It sucks because you have so many. And sometimes I'm like wondering, where is my winning book framework? Oh, it's here. Or I scroll down, where's my Chinese Canadian comedy? I love this one, you know? But here's the thing. Look at this, Chinese Canadian comedy. I go in and look at this. Okay, these are my stand-up. I want to be a stand-up in Cantonese, okay? I put it all here. And you know what happens? ChatGPT will remember this chat and it's going to affect my other chats here. So when I'm working on my real business, it's going to think I'm still a comedian. But in my real estate business, like when I do my, let's say my Kirby Chen real estate chat here, I don't want it to draw from my comedian down here, right? That was a problem back before they released projects. So now what I do is I don't use any of these chats anymore at the bottom. So if you guys are still using these chats, just stop it, okay? Don't use it. Use these projects here. So you see I have Kirby's Life. I have Regional Rally, right? When I want to, like I'm the host of the Regional Rally here in Toronto. I have Kirby Chen Digital Marketing. So when I talk about digital marketing, it's here. I have Kirby Chen & Co. Real Estate. That's my real estate company. I have my Google Business Profile chats over here. I have my Mandarin teacher over here. Okay. So you see I have different projects. And inside of each of my projects, I'm going to click on Kirby Chen & Co. Real Estate. I have my pipeline, my broker. Do you guys call your broker when something's wrong? I don't. I go to my ChatGPT Toronto real estate broker here. Okay. I have my morning meeting summary here. Okay. Dane, can you let Becky in, please? Then I go to Kirby's Life and I separate this to my keto CrossFit fat loss plan. This is my my dietitian, my finance manager. How do I do with money here? So I might say, hey, you know what? In my corporation, I have $60,000. Should I hold it for taxation or should I invest it somewhere else, right? So this one helps me with my finance. I'm really bad with finance, so that you know. Dental insurance coverage. What's the best way for my dental plan? So you see, I never use these chats anymore because everything in Kirby's Life here, they would talk to each other. Like whatever I say here, this chat would know this chat here. But if I go to another plan, it would not know. So it keeps it separate. Kirby's Life is in Kirby's Life. When I go to over here in Kirby Chen Digital Marketing, it would not draw information from Kirby's Life. Okay, so it's very specific. So under Kirby's Life, you see the instruction, it responds like you are the Buddha, okay? So it means the Buddha, I'm Buddhist, by the way. The Buddha is answering all these things for me. So I want everything to align the Buddhist way, no matter if I'm doing my CrossFit or my finance or my dental coverage, all this stuff, okay, down here. All right, so you guys can set that up. And this is basically your advisors in your life. This is my advisors for digital marketing, my advisors for real estate. Okay. Yeah. What are your thoughts or questions about the projects?
Kirby?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just wondering like how do you set these projects up? And can you maybe like give us an example, like using one of the project subfolders that you have, like how you would use it?
Yeah. So first thing, always you put like your own life, right? So the new project, you put like Roy's life, right? Once you do that, it creates a folder, Roy's life. There's no chatting in the folder, but every chat you do will create a new advisor for you, okay? So first thing you view is that you are my nutritionist. And number one goal is that I have a six-pack, okay? I'll send you photos every Friday to grade me. Okay. So there you go. There's your first advisor now, your nutritionist. Okay. I know, Roy, you have a six-pack already, so you don't need this, okay? But look, it gives you all this stuff now. So every time you do some sort of food eating, you can post a photo here, and you said, this is my breakfast, or this is my lunch. So you don't have to write what you eat. You can take a photo of it, and this becomes your nutritionist, okay? Okay, now I'll go back to the projects over here, and then I go, you are my personal trainer now. Okay, now you keep going now. Keep going. So this is your personal trainer.
This is way better than 8,000 chats one after another. Oh my goodness.
So you're my business coach now. Boom, you have a business coach. And Roy really likes events, okay? You will manage my events. I'm an MC. Okay, so that's your manager for your MC. Now you can put all your shows here. You see how this can help you with your life, Roy?
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for showing. And I guess is it because like you have a paid version, so you have this project tab? I don't see it on the regular just
yes, definitely worth the $20 now.
I see.
Get the plus, it's worth the $20 because the next thing I'm going to show you, you need the plus. Okay, you need the plus. All right. So this project is much better than having all these things here. And remember, it contains it now. It contains it. So if you share your ChatGPT with someone else, this is good, okay? Because I can share it with my wife now. She can make her own project called Carrie's Life. I can share it with Roy, right? And Roy, you can use my ChatGPT now. I have all this, right? So you can share your ChatGPT now. Yeah, I'm gonna delete you, okay? We don't need Roy's life on mine. There you go. That's it. Done. Delete it. All right. So the other thing is, that's projects. Please use projects. Then you have GPTs here. GPTs is anytime you want to create your own agent. Okay, this is getting more developed as we go along. So I'm going to go to GPTs. You could use other people's agents like Canva here. Okay, you can use CapCut here. So a lot of big companies are building their own GPTs, okay? That means this is their own chatbot, you can call it. So I'm building my own right now. And later you're going to see mine in the GPT store here, okay? So this will be released next week, and we'll test it out the next show. But you can take a look at what I mean here. Okay, so if I go to this one here, Team Forward EXP Guide. So I've been spending a lot of time talking with agents that call me and say, hey, Kirby, I want to join your team. I say, hold on there, okay? Why don't I give you this chat GPT chat to you? Why don't you chat with it and see if it's a fit? Okay, you guys see what I did there? I didn't send them to a website, a landing page. I didn't send them to a video to watch. I sent them to chat with my chatbot. Okay, so they go here and they go start. And I programmed this because I used to be at a company where we did needs analysis, right? As a team leader. So this is basically, I submitted a PDF of what a needs analysis is. So instead of selling somebody, my team, okay, this is actually going to do it. Analyze. Okay, it's going to ask them questions. It keeps asking them questions until it gets to a result of a grade. So I want to find the best brokerage. Okay. Now you can do this with buyers and sellers too. Okay. It's the same thing. You can ask them questions on a scale of 0 to 10. How would you rate your technology platform? 4. Okay. Okay. Thanks. What's causing that score? What's not working with the tech platform at your current brokerage? So in the past, we would send surveys out. This is a dynamic survey, okay? And now it's asking what's not working. The CRM is American, and it doesn't work in Canada. I'm just being filigree right now answering these questions. Great, that's what's your plan to improve that to a 10? Nothing. I'm leaving.
That's actually really funny.
Let's move on. Scale 0 to 10. How would you rate your current brokerage education? 6. It's mostly American. Oh, no. What's your plan to raise that to a 10? Yeah, moving. So it can chat with the chat bot. Okay. How would you rate your current brokerage stock or equity? None. So that's 0. Ouch. I like that. Okay. How would you rate your brokerage ability for cash offers? None. No cash offers. Got it. Thanks for being clear. Last category. Do you get residual or passive income? None. So there it adds up the score and it says that's a total of 10 out of 50, just 20%. How do you feel about that score? I'm sad. Okay, totally valid. Let's imagine nothing changes. Same broker, same setup for the next 3 to 5 years. What does your life or your production, your stress level look like? So every one of these lines, I pre-programmed it. I'm going to show you how right now, okay? Wait, I'm just going to finish. I'll show you the ending, okay? It sucks. I hear you. You're right. Would you like to explore how? Of course. 9 or 10? Of course. Perfect. So it's going to give them a difference. So comparison, right? What do you like most about that? I'm just going to say love it, okay? So the beauty of this system, I made it so that it doesn't sell anything to the user. Love it. Love it. Okay, just gonna put love it for everything. Okay, hold on. So someone has to actually go through all of this. And then they cast the vision now. What do you do with that kind of freedom? I can travel the world. So I programmed it that if you get their dream and their goal, then you can close them, okay? You deserve more than a sad. Then it closes them. Here's my link. You could book a call with Kirby here, okay? So that's what an agent is that they will ask you these questions, analyze it, and then give them a result, okay? If they're not a fit for it, then they won't ask them to get on a call with Kirby, right? What are the ingredients to make blueberry muffin? Okay. So see, then sometimes it doesn't work. See, I'm showing you different things now. Okay. Now it's giving you a recipe, but if you ask for a recipe before it achieved this result here, it won't do it. They only do it after it's achieved this result. It's done, basically, the chat. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Go to GPTs. Go to create. And on this side, you would go to create, name your GPT. I won't even touch configure here. Go straight to create and answer the questions here. What would you like to make? Okay. I would like a GPT that does my seller consultation. Okay. So everything you do in a listing consultation, put it in here. Okay. Do you guys have a listing presentation? You have PDFs. You have market reports. Put it in here. Do you do staging or no staging? What are the options? Put it in here. So you press the plus button down here. You can add photos and files here. So if you have a listing presentation, upload that listing presentation into the custom GPT here. It will allow you with 20 files you can upload. Okay. Now let's give this ChatGPT a name. You know, that's not a good name because it doesn't know branding, right? That's good. So we put that in. It's going to create a profile picture. I usually will upload my logo for the profile picture, okay? We'll delete that. It's ugly, right? So I'm going to delete that later. And I'm just going to upload my logo here and say change the logo, okay? Now, after you finish all this, you program it, you can press create on this side over here, but let's go a little bit more. It's giving you prompts. Would you like to make any changes to it? Are we good to move on? So you just say move on. Okay? Let it lead you through the whole thing. Amazing. Let's refine how this assistant works. First, what should it focus on or avoid during a seller consultation? Okay. Focus on causing the user to what? What's the outcome? What do you want to do? Right? To book a meeting with me, the agent. Okay, and remember, we don't get any of the data. They can chat, everything's private. Okay? So we don't get the data. What we really want is using this platform to brainwash them that you are like super amazing, techie, just on another level, okay? Because this thing is going to regurgitate everything you submit into it. So if I put Kirby Chen is the most amazing realtor in the whole world, that's what it's going to say, okay? So this whole thing is a, people are going to get used to this and more later. And so this is going to be very useful for, I think, the younger generation right now, because they don't want to talk to people. If you guys notice that, they don't even pick up their phone. It's like they just want to text you, but you're like, hey, you know what? Talk to my AI avatar, right? Get to know more information of our company, and people will start using this. Okay, so once you start inputting everything in here, you want to go to the next tab over here is to configure, and you want to check out, is it correct? Okay, so this is what is running on. So this is the date, kind of like the database, okay? The knowledge base, sorry, the knowledge base is right here. So you want to read that to see if it's right. And then you can press enter, you can add more information here. Okay, these are the instructions. There's conversation starters here. They usually give 4. You can make your own. Here's the upload files, knowledge base. And then after that, that's it, okay? That's all you need to do. At the end, on the right-hand side here, you can test everything out. Just make sure your programming is right. If you don't like it, go back to create and fix it. Okay, so like this, help me run a stellar consultation call. Like, that's wrong. Why would I say help me run a stellar consultation call? So I would fix that. Okay. Wrong. Okay, let's just click create. And there's 3 options here. When everything's perfect, I would say put it in the GPT store. Okay, so someone can go search it out and use it. I think that's the best. But imagine this. You could put your GPT link as a custom domain. So you could say kirbysellerchat.com. I could buy that domain and I could point it into this chat. I could put this chat onto a postcard, QR code. I could put this chat onto a website. Okay. And so there's many things that you can point people into the chat. Okay. So I would say anyone with a link right now, I'm going to save it. So I can send this link to a seller now. They can use it. Okay. And talk with my GPT.